Hey, welcome back. How's your week? Good. Okay. Well, today, before we really get started, let's just take a moment and let's close our eyes. Let's take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Just feel a sense of peace knowing right now that you're in a safe place. All right. So, before we start on a new material, I just wanted to recap last week's session. So, last week we talked about your family's concern for you and how they just feel like you've kind of been a different person recently. We went on to talk about your lack of motivation, your depressed mental and emotional state, and that you have began to drink to cope with these emotions, to just sort of shut them off so you can just relax, just not feel the stress and the overwhelmingness of it. Have you experienced any new emotions since the last time we met? Okay. So you feel like you're letting your kids down because you aren't able to be there for them like you used to be. So we know that your emotions are causing problems at home, and that's really upsetting you. How are your emotions affecting your work? I see. So again, your emotional state is really just holding you back from a lot in life. Well, what is the one thing that you would like to accomplish in our sessions that you think would overall really work everything out for you? So that you feel like if you could get back to your old self and really just rediscover yourself, that things would be just a complete 180. So you have more days that are harder, but you do have days that are more manageable. Okay. Have you ever considered or tried other ways to handle stress? Well, let me give you a few examples. There's a lot of people who are getting into running and yoga just to relieve their everyday stress. And if that's not an interest to you, maybe just walk around the block or take the kids to the park. You just something active, just something to get out of the house. So we're almost out of time, and I want to recap today's session, and I want to give you just a small homework assignment that I really think will benefit you. So today we talked about your mental state, your emotional state, still depressed. It's really holding you back from your social life, and that's really bothering you, and you feel like it's getting in the way of your parenting, and your kids are noticing, and it's really starting to bother you more in that aspect. You feel that finding yourself again would really be the answer to these problems and really just help you to turn your life around and to regain control of it. Some days are better than others, but some days you do still feel like you do just want to drink and kind of keep to yourself. So what I want to do before we leave is I want to give you a list of yoga studios and gyms and parks in the area. And your homework assignment is the next time that you feel that stress coming in, or you're feeling I want to drink, or I want to, lay in my bed all day and keep to myself, I really want you to go to one of these three places. So, go to the park with the kids, or go to the gym and get on a treadmill or an elliptical, or go to a yoga class. You can just go for one session, or you can go to multiple a day, honestly, if you wanted to. I want you to try this at least 3 days a week, okay? And just see how it helps you feel. Maybe journal it just each day, how your emotions change before you go and after, and just see if it works for you. All right. Well, it's good to see you again, and I cannot wait to hear from you and see how this went.